The first of the 5 short-term decisions we're going to take a look at is a special order. A special order is when a customer requests a one-time order at a reduced sales price, typically for a large quantity. The first thing that you're going to look at is to see whether we have excess capacity available to fill this order. If you don't have the capacity to fill this order, you would reject the order. If you have the capacity to fill the order, then you would consider it further. The next decision rule to consider is whether the special reduced sales price is high enough to cover the incremental cost of filling the order. Basically, if revenues are greater than your expected cost increase, then accept the special order. But if your revenues are less than expected cost increase, in other words, if you're going to make a loss on this order, reject the special order. We also have to consider another element before we go ahead and accept the order. We have to make sure that the special order will not affect regular sales in the long run. If there are other customers who will find out about this order and will not be too happy with your company, then do not accept the order. So if the answer is yes, if the special order will affect regular sales in the long run, reject the order. If they will not affect sales in the long run, then you would accept this order. Remember, whenever you're looking at special sales orders, you're going to be looking at an incremental analysis. And let's take a look at what that is next. Be sure to pause the video and read the question before you continue so that you understand what is going on. Let's take a look at what kind of information they have given you. They've told you that regular necklaces sell for $10 each, and they have the capacity to produce 25,000 necklaces, but they are currently producing 20,000 necklaces. They've also given you the variable manufacturing cost per unit and the fixed manufacturing costs, and then they have given you information about the special order. The special order is that Walmart is interested in purchasing 5,000 necklaces, but they want a selling price of $4. You also know that fixed costs will not be affected by the special order. So the question is, should Glowsticks accept the special order or not? As I mentioned, we're going to do what we call an incremental analysis, which is we're going to look at the expected increases in revenues and then compare them to expected increases in costs. And we're going to look at expected increase in variable costs as well as expected increase in fixed costs. And that will give you whether you have an expected increase or decrease in operating income if you accept the special order. Let's first start with expected increases in revenues. You know that they want 5,000 necklaces at $4 each. Therefore, the expected increase in revenues will be $20,000. Next, we need to look at what expected increase in costs are. We know that the variable cost will increase for every necklace they produced, and the cost of the variable cost per unit is $2 per necklace. So we know that our variable cost increase is going to be 5,000 times 2, which is $10,000. Let's look at fixed costs. How much will fixed costs increase? They said that fixed costs will not be affected by the special order, so there will be no increase in fixed costs. Now, to figure out what our expected increase or decrease in operating income is, we subtract the expected increase in cost from revenues and end up with an expected increase in operating income of $10,000. Since we will have an expected increase in our operating income, we should go ahead and accept the special order. Even though the selling price is a lot lower than our $10 per unit, whatever we receive from this order will go towards covering our fixed costs. Therefore, we should accept the order. Other variations of this question they could give you would be, what if fixed costs did change? For example, let's say that fixed costs changed where we had to increase our fixed costs. They wanted a special stamp on those necklaces, and that particular stamp was going to cost us $5,000. We would have to factor in that increase in fixed costs as well. So keep in mind, you need to look at any increase in variable cost as well as any changes in fixed costs from accepting the special order. So whenever you're presented with a special order problem, use incremental analysis to come up with your solution.